The measurability of content marketing is a really big selling point. In your view, to what extent do the metrics really stack up? And what are the key metrics that people should look at if they want to drive really good commercial results?
I think that the last part of that question is the key. How do you drive commercial results? People, especially in this whole online and social play, it's very easy to get distracted with consumption metrics, which is how many people are seeing our things, what's the increase in traffic, how many people are sharing our content, these sorts of things. Now those are really important because less for the absolute number and more for the trend.
Right.
Okay? But you cannot stop there. And that's the traditional hurdle that marketing's had. What content marketing's really good at is delivering on that final piece. It's really, and you have to step back and look at what are our objectives here. Do we have a model that allows us to capture a lead and track that lead through to close? So many companies, when they do this, try to think of, well, if we're going to go down a content publishing route, how do we generate a lead at that point and make that clearly associated with that content? And then how do we plug that into our existing sales tracking tools, whatever? So content plugs in very neatly to lead generation and lead nurturing technologies, which are getting better every year. And of course, plugging into typical sales systems. That's very much on the B2B side. On B2C, pretty similar objectives for a lot of companies, right? Although they tend to be shooting a lot more widely, there still needs to be some connection with product ultimately. And it's the product, that product conversion piece that you really need to be focused on. All of the metrics, the consumption stuff is nice to have. The key area you need to be focused on is what's actually coming out of this as a business orientation.
Great, thank you very much.
No problem.
Really appreciate it.
Okay.